Alright guys, today I decided it's time we get serious about the Spire. I've decided it's time to stop losing and start winning. This run that you're going to see is actually pretty sick. We were able to accumulate a really cool deck that's able to just shred everything in the game basically in one hit with a powerful combination of cards. And I didn't actually do it alone. I mean, I streamed alone, I played the game alone. Jorbs, a content creator, recently released a bunch of data of 250 Ascension 10 runs, and throughout the course of this run, I was referencing that data sheet and trying to look at the numbers to decipher if my decisions were correct or not, and try and align myself with a path that would be more similar to what he would do, or the data would suggest that I should do. So it's a data-driven approach to a Slay the Spire run to see if maybe I was doing some things wrong before when I was playing, and I'm not the best at the game, but maybe there's some things I could learn and I could become the best at the game. So check it out, guys. Did they fix the bug where you could transform everything? There used to be a bug where you could use the arrow keys and turn one transform into transform all. They did. Unrelenting. The next attack you play costs 0. So I'm gonna want to try and find big attacks. I improved the power of my deck a little bit. So that's maybe an argument for I could even do more elites. That path looks brutal though. Well, this boss, also the Ceremonial Beast, is weak to big attacks. When he does his ringing mechanic, you can only play one card. So we want it to be a big one. I'm always a sucker for all the question marks, man. We could still even go back up through this way and get a lot of campfires and elites. It's just this one might be a bit punishing. I think that's the way. Good morning, Jermo510. I hope you're doing well, man. Jerm. Short for Jeremy. King Jeremy. Burning Pact, Spite, Sword, Boomerang. We have some data we can look at from top player, and we can see picking is way above the average picking it in Act 2, but it's also way above the average picking in Act 1. Burning Pact is like a crazy card. Spite, on the other hand, 0.2. It's not negative. What stage am I on? I'm on baby mode. What's my favorite character? I like Starman. I think he's got the coolest flavor. I think both the new characters have fantastic flavor. The debuffing and the cursing and all of that is really cool. And then just the secondary resource I think is really fun. Sweat Boomerang, atrocious card. It will help line up our combo of Unrelenting with the Burning Pact as well. So not only is it a good card, but it synergizes what we're doing. Fantastic. Oh, dude, I love going all colors on the Starman too. Especially in multiplayer, it's really fun. You troll your party by giving them a bunch of random colorless cards. It's a good time. We'll find them on the way back. My cat's running around, he's all excited. Iron Wave, Rupture, Body Slam. My instinct is... could be a skip. My other instinct is... could be Iron Wave. It's probably not Body Slam. Probably not Rupture. Body Slam never picked the next one. Rupture... not great unless you already have strong direction for it. Which we do not have. Iron Wave, negative 17. This surprises me. Regular Iron Wave in Act 1, 0.5. It's acceptable if you need it, but we're not in the green about it. We should be able to bash Unrelenting people Should be good enough. Maybe look for another big attack to pair with that, without cluttering our deck with too much junk. It's too difficult of a path to take this map. Having a curse in our deck's gonna be a bummer. I wanna have the opportunity to maybe do 3 elites. No power to enchant with this one, kinda stinks. I'll probably just upgrade a block card. I think block is more valuable than damage if they're both the same number. Extra mana. Make it easier to play Unrelenting. Make it easier to play Burning Pact. Playing Burning Pact every time for the first for free is kind of nice. Draw cards and have mana to play them. Can't be too bad. And what's better, a question mark or a campfire? We've not seen any of the special question mark rooms. The highest likelihood that this is going to either be... This is going to be a monster or a shop, and then sometimes treasure. I have a shop here, so I don't want to get a shop, right? If I want to go that way. Do I want to go that way? I don't hate going that way, but I don't need to go that way. I could go this way. Upgrades are pretty good. 6 damage, a card. Yeah, take an upgrade, I think. I don't know. Yeah, I do only have 1 easy fight. I don't have any easy fights, right? Oh, I do have 1 easy fight. I didn't even get a fight in here. That's crazy. Yes, it's probably going to be an easy fight. That's the most likely outcome. But if we get a fight here, it could be awkward if I go that way. I think I want to go right. And I'm going to go right. I think I want to go campfire. Well, I think I need damage. 6 is a lot for 1 upgrade. This is a little awkward. I have to Unrelenting and then Vuln him. Still fantastic damage, right? Do we try and just rush him down or do I block? If I'm blocking, do I dexterity? I have 9, 18, 27 coming through. So 36. So we need to cycle through the deck anyway. So I'm going to be blocking. Or I could bottle potential, but that doesn't make any sense. I don't have any mana. If I'm going through the deck anyway, I might as well block. If I'm blocking, I might as well potion. Because we're going to need to line up the combo again to defeat him. Which the Burning Pig should help do. It's not the combo. So we do 6, he's down to 22, 17. I don't have enough damage. I could use the other potion, hoping to hit Unrelenting or Bash. It's nice to hit that anyway. The next turn I can do the combo again. And he dies. 2 potions is expensive, but this guy's kind of hard. Whoa, Bag of Marble is kind of nice. Now they'll start vulned. I think Flame Barrier is the pick. The other cards are kind of trash, but I'm curious. Havoc, negative 0.8 in Act 1. Infernal Blade. That's Havoc Plus, by the way. Havoc Regular, even worse. Flame Barrier. Yeah, super green. Super green. 2.4 might even be like one of the highest Act 1 picks. Although 3.2. Tremble is the best Act 1 pick, or close to it. Flame Barrier is up there though. And then Infernal Blade is probably trash. It's not really picked very often. It's passable if you need it. It's close to 0. It's negative, but it's negative 0.1. It's not even that bad. Flame Barrier is a bit awkward with my deck because of the Unrelenting Bash stuff. How did I get these stats? There's a streamer, Jorbs. He makes YouTube content and Slay the Spire content. He makes long-form content with stats and things, and I saw this video by him. He did 250 runs, and he made a big spreadsheet of all the data of all of his runs. And his win rate is much higher than mine. So I'm trying to learn from his data and interpret it to get a deeper understanding of the game at a faster rate. Because I don't have time to play 250 runs. Man's a machine. I'm like a month behind on this game. 250 is a lot of runs though, dog. Some way to gain mana would be greatly appreciated. So I'm trying to expedite my learning process through understanding people that are better than me. And then, of course, you know, I apply my own discretion to the deck and understanding, because even if a card is good, it doesn't mean it's good in your deck. And even if a card is bad, it doesn't mean it's bad in your deck. But it does mean some key things it's important to understand with a lot of these stats is sometimes in these kind of games, you can be angling towards a build path that, all right, so this card is not good, but it's good in my deck. But taking it progresses me down a path, which then has, you know, X amount of outcomes at the end of the path. Like how these paths work, right? Like it's a line. And then the line has branching paths. And we only reach this branching path because we went here, right? So what if the mistake is not, like both of these might lead to failure. Like failure is here and the failure is here. So then the mistake was way back here, potentially. So sometimes those things are really hard to find without giant amounts of macro data. Where you're like, all right, I've made it so that this card is good, but in doing so, I've created a deck that can't handle the new door, for example, or can't handle the boss gauntlet on Act 10. So then you've successfully walked yourself down into a dead end and then died at the dead end, you know what I mean? So that sort of stuff is really helpful. And I can kind of see what they're picking in Act 1 to see what they're angling towards and what archetypes are more viable and more consistent. So that's kind of the goal with the stats. But I don't know. I'm still kind of new to this game. We got the shop from the question mark. So we still need to find a monster from a question mark and a treasure chest, which means we can do this, which is kind of nice. Feel no pain is very good. Exhausting, very powerful. And removing a card, really good. I don't want to go through every single card in the entire shop, but definitely Feel No Pain is up there. Feel No Pain, Act 1, crazy, 2.1. Removing a card also kind of powerful, but we have a pretty thin deck as is, and we have some exhaust already. Feel No Pain just ends up doing things where it's exhausting. You get like a lot of ethereal curses in your deck and stuff like that, and it's going to get passive value in those difficult fights, especially in Act 2. It can solve a lot of problems, so I want it. Even more so than I want to remove something. I don't think any of these other cards are good. I'm going to look at Second Wind. I don't think I want it, but I'm curious. Second Wind Plus is a 0.2 in Act 1. Second Wind is actually very highly. 1.6 is crazy. So I may want Second Wind. Makes sense, right? A little bit. After I get rid of my strikes, I could set up so that I'm just unrelenting bashing and ending the fight. Can get rid of curses also. Synergizes with Feel No Pain. I mean, if I buy the Feel No Pain, the Second Wind goes up dramatically, right? The combo. So I think it just makes sense. It uses exactly all of my gold. Yeah, I think we're on the line, the script. We're on the path. No Poshi for the elite though is a bit bold. We could have instead taken something like this to secure this elite, but we believe in ourselves a lot, I guess. Anger's better. Anger is okay in my deck for the immediate, but the problem with Anger, right, is it drops off really hard in future X, becoming almost useless. There's a lot less ways to activate it in Slay the Spire 2 than there were in Slay the Spire 1. It is a -2. According to Jorbs, which is not me, but Jorbs is not a fan of Anger. Very calm guy. Even Anger Plus has negative in Act 1. Trigonometry just subscribed for 69 months. Welcome back to the Batcave, Team Tingman. Appreciate the support. Glad to have you back. Well, is this not this turn? Is it better than I thought? Oh, wow. Unrelenting Loops. I thought it was only the buff applies to end of turn, but the buff stays. The card's better than I thought. We can exhaust these infections later, which will be nice. We can play Burning Pack first because it's free. Nine, 18, 27. Awkward. Should have probably counted that one out. And exhausted a strike. He's coming at me for 16. Is it worth to use a weak potion to heal for 6? Yeah, probably. Doesn't even heal for 6, it's healing for 4. Everyone in chat said no, and I already did it. But I'm only doing it for 4. The statue comes next, and the weak on the statue is probably better. Yeah, you're probably right. You're definitely right? He is for 25s, so it would be 25% of 25, which is more than 4. And we're just popping this guy next turn anyway, so we're only getting 1 turn of value on it. Are we not popping him? No way. How am I 1 damage off lethal all the time? Now I'm getting 3 more infections for this. Oh, The punish is real. It's fine, we'll exhaust him. Do I want to play Unrelenting Bash 2/3 of the time? Well, I think I just pop him and then hit one of the guys. Kill this guy. Pretty good turn there. Oh, no, no, no. What is this? Oh, oh, we were about to eat it. All right, let's clean up that mess. Much better. Way less infected. We're getting kind of dirty. Frozen Link just subscribed for 3 months. Welcome back to the Batcave. Team Dingman, appreciate the support. Glad to have you back. What up, Mr. Chicken Dinner? Are you a winner? Mr. Chicken Dinner, winner. Hell yeah. I had chicken for dinner last night. I could eat chicken for dinner almost every day. Dude, I love chicken. The Art of War. Yeah, so if we do an all-block turn. Tremble is one of the best cards, for sure. 3 Vuln goes crazy. Curious what setup strike is, though. I imagine it's not great. 0.5. It's not bad. So setup strike can be pretty good. We don't have anything that synergizes super well with it, so probably not for us. But in general, baseline as a card, not bad. Moonfist, predictably where it probably makes sense. And Tremble, I'm pretty sure, is like a 2. Oh, it's a negative 13%. What the heck? Tremble Plus is green. Why are there 4 Trembles? Then there's also Tremble up here. There's Tremble, Tremble Plus, Tremble, Tremble Plus. But this one goes 3.2. But then this one down here does not. Oh, old versus new. Oh, because it got changed. The new Tremble, adding exhaust to it, it goes crazy. Because you want a little bit of Vuln, but you don't want to go crazy. Kind of just does its job and then gets out of your deck. That's kind of insane. It goes from a mediocre card to an insane card by just having it exhaust itself after one application of it. It's kind of crazy, no? Usually, adding exhaust to cards is not what you want, right? Usually you want your cards to be staying in your deck. It's kind of funny that it's a massive buff. Burning Pack, Second Wind, Feel No Pain. All pretty good upgrades. We probably don't need to upgrade Bash anymore since we have Tremble. We could probably take another Elite. We have this statue left. We could take a Art of War turn. Probably worth it to play this. I think it'll accrue me more than 5 block over the course of the fight. And then I'd skip the strike. To proc my Art of War. Oh, I should do this first. I'm gonna kill him next turn. Do we need more damage? Do I want a setup strike? Probably not. Although we are a little bit light on the damage. It does cycle through all 3 elites. So we knew we were going to verse that guy. So we knew it wasn't going to be too bad of a fight. Yeah, I haven't loved Setup Strike either, but the data says Setup Strike's good. I mean, it doesn't say it's good. It doesn't say it's bad, though. But it could be, it's like one of the cases maybe where it's like negative here, but this is like Act 1, Act 2, Act 3. So like taking it in Act 1 is not bad. But it's not good either. It's a very light green. The most surprising one is like Cinder. Cinder is apparently bananas. I think we can skip as well. I could remove a card here, but it's kind of a weak shop. I could also get like a treasure still. I have not found a treasure in any of the question marks, right? And we've done 3, 4, 5 question marks. So my chance to get the treasure is pretty high. Bummer. This is still from the easy pool though, at least. I don't think I'm gonna exhaust all my block, just in case. Pommel, set up thunderclap. Pommel's good if you upgrade it, right? Upgraded pommel, 0.8. Regular pommel, also very good. He's taking it all the time in Act 1. Thunderclap, sometimes fine. You're not thrilled about it. I can take the pommel and I can upgrade it. I do feel like we're a little bit shy on damage and cycle and stuff like that. And it'll help synergize with our second wind and help connect our unrelenting with bigger attacks. So I'm down. I feel like it's one of those cards that you really want to get upgraded. Whenever a card is exhausted, draw a card, or block is not removed at start of turn. We should be drawing pretty fluidly through our deck, so I'm down to stack up some blockers. I could do this second in case I draw a Feel No Pain off the pommel. But then I can't play my 2 mana card. Oh no, I can because it gives me the mana back. That block's gonna stay with us. It's a pretty good setup. Not bad flame barrier value. I also kind of like playing Bash whenever I can though. I think I'll do the flame barrier and get my Art of War proc. That's I think both plays were good, and what brings it over the edge for me is the Art of War. Am I worried about exhausting too many defense? If I exhaust these 2 cards, I'm getting pretty close to the point where I can just always do Unrelenting Bash Pommel, Unrelenting Bash Pommel, which isn't bad. We're almost popping him too. I could wait 1 more to pop him. If I get rid of 2 cards, is that enough? No. I'd probably just double strike him. I think my deck is set up enough that I could just go in. If I get rid of 2 cards, then I have a... How many cards in my deck? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 card deck. So I need to get rid of 1 more card if I want to just always be able to 100% do the combo. It's fine, I think. I can draw first. close. We healed during the boss fight. It's kind of good. Oh. Fiend Fire is one of my favorite cards from Slay the Spire 1. 1-2 Punch might make more sense in our deck, though. Cruelty is also very good in our deck. It multiplies our damage even further, so multiplying our damage is really good. 1-2 Punch also kind of multiplies our damage. The next 2 attacks are played an extra time. 50% more damage. And this one combos with Strength Stacking, but it helps in our deck. But we kind of have something that does that already in the form of Second Wind. And see if that lends any assistance to our decision. But as we get further along in the game, the relevance of the numbers probably diminishes a bit. Cruelty chilling at -17. 1, 2, 6. What does that even mean? I don't remember what this column even is. But so the -0.8. And then Fiend Fire is the strongest independent card. Fiend Fire going crazy. But we're not really a Fiend Fire deck. It's kind of good though. Maybe we are a Fiend Fire deck actually. Draw a bunch of cards, play Fiend Fire, kill them, no? I could see it. And we can pen nib it, 14 for each exhausted, and we just hit for 100 and something. And now we have Direction, where we just need to stack Strength and then we win. It's insane for Act 2 Hallways. It's definitely the best card here for Act 2 Hallways. But it's not something that will help me in the Act 3 final boss very much, because it won't be doing enough damage to one-shot it. So maybe that's just the thing, is I want to pursue the hallways in Act 2, because the question marks in Act 2, a lot of them have things where you're forced to take a card that are not good. So you want to avoid question marks Act 2. And maybe Fiend Fire lets me do that the most, and that's why it's good. I'll give it a shot. I mean, I like the card. Late shops, no matter which direction we choose. Mana? Leads drop additional relic. I feel powerful. Astrolabe, though, is also crazy. Transforming 3 strikes. Holy. These are also good. Triple Elite with the shop. Black Star. Are we that strong? I think so. Could be a way to die, though. It's 40. I'm just checking. Could have tried to set it up a little bit more, but I think this will be fine. Next turn I can wombo. If I hit it this turn, if I hit both of them, Unrelenting in the bash or Unrelenting in pommel. 24 plus 14. So sometimes we kill him. Can I get there with strike? 24 plus 9. Miss. 12 or 12. Not worth. But that means my next turn is also not amazing, but should be good enough. And then we'll heal the 78. Oh yeah, we kill him every time. I forget we get also the mana, the Art of War. I think his Dominate is pretty good for us, no? We have Tremble already, which then makes Dominate go wild. Which then stacks the strength for our Fiend Fire. Which then Fiend Fire with strength with Pen Nib, with that goes insane. And then let me just learn things to learn things. We're all about the learning, man. As long as it requires the minimum amount of effort, I'm all about the learning. Holy, Twin Strike. Regular Twin Strike is down here? Would never have thought. I valued that higher than that in my mind. The old Dominate. 0.8 in Act 2, it gets better in Act 2, so I assume Act 2 is when he has some vulnerable cards, and then you consider it, right? And we're in Act 2, this is like prime Dominate moment. This is the moment when you pick it on the timeline. Drum of Battle, this is also the moment where that sometimes gets picked. It's an Act 2 card. Curious what the Drum of Battle archetype looks like. Yeah, it is good with Bagged Marbles too. I mean, it's just obviously the pick here. Without even looking at the numbers, I know this is insane for my deck. But I'm just curious what all the standalone values the cards end up at. hopefully I can kill one of them. 9 times 4. God, Fiend Fire is good. In hallway fights. I'm just always a little nervous to pick it because I'm afraid of exhausting my whole deck on accident in bad ways. It's just skill diff, huh? Four to each of them. Doesn't matter. Here's the thing I'm thinking about the pen nib then. It's gonna proc on this fight. I don't want it to proc. Maybe it doesn't proc. No, it has to proc because of the intervals at 9. So if it's gonna proc anyway, then I want to use more attacks. I don't know. I want to have more block in my deck in case. I don't think I want to exhaust it. Damage over health. Oh, True Grit. Blood Wall Rupture. True Grit fits the theme. But do we already have enough of this effect? With Second Wind and Feel No Pain, we're kind of guarded up. It might be a bit late for the True Grit. I'm curious what the Act 2 pick right now True Grit is, I guess. No, True Grit not been picked very much. I would have estimated that card higher. It's picked at X3, but as the game progresses, it's more picked. But let's see, True Grit Plus goes up to a 0.5, so it's medium if you're feeling it. Blood Wall's an Act 1 card, right? That's my instinct on it. Yeah, Act 1 is almost at 1, Act 2 it's already negative, and then somehow it wraps back around in Act 3. I don't know what that means, but it's definitely not an Act 2 card. It's Act 1 and 3, apparently. And the Rupture is the Act 1 sometimes, Act 3 sometimes, not really Act 2. I'm stacking my strength with Dominate already, so Rupture and Dominate do the same thing. Dominate fits better in my deck and already exists in my deck, so we're never taking that. True Grit is the only one that's questioned, and they're really making me think about it. But I think the Second Wind does what True Grit does, but better, right? They're the same. So I think I'm good. It's all gravy, baby. But that is wild. Yesterday I would have taken this card. Today I think I'm going to try not taking it. I could pummel first. I think it's Unrelenting Pummel Second Wind. I like this Second Wind card. 7 times 4, 28. I think it's just Flame Barrier. Hits him for 8. And we get to proc our Art of War. Tremble does nothing. But I can play it to exhaust it, so it's kind of like a block card. We're kind of just blocking and setting up right now. And then I'm full blocking him, and I have my Art of War still, so I don't want to play the strike. Rather mana next turn, I think. But could be wrong. 8 times 4, 32. And we get rid of this bash that's a little clunkerson in my deck. And these are each giving me 3, so I'm at 18. So I can strike him. Or we could have skipped and gotten mana. We should have skipped and gotten mana. We have Pummel. I don't think it matters though. I feel no pain. So good. I'm feeling no pain, baby. Absolutely none. Full health still. Full potion still. Strength and dexterity over regen. Don't know. Dismantle as another finisher card. Bully? Bully's pretty good. Since we already have Tremble, we could stack a lot of Vuln with our upgraded Bash at some point. Then we can Unrelenting Bash to stack the Vuln and then Bully him. And have that be our finisher. Or we could have Dismantle being as our finisher, but I think Bully's a better finisher. Though we do need to at some point create a way to be able to beat bosses instead of hallways. Because currently we're just like a hallway killing machine. But we exhaust our Run Good card and then we don't have sustained damage for the fight. Molten Fist, even in Act 2 is pretty mid, but comes up a bit. Dismantle Plus I'm a little curious about. Because that doesn't seem like a terrible finisher, but it doesn't seem like the best either. It's kind of where Dismantle 1 is saying. It's just a mediocre mid-lane card. And Dismantle Plus, same thing, kind of in the middle. So it might be a Bully. I could see it. Oh, never mind. Bully Plus, pretty garbage. It just doesn't scale enough. Bully Regular, better than Bully Plus. Sample issue, maybe. Deals 2 additional damage for each vulnerability. So how much vuln are we actually snaking, I guess? Like 6? He's getting 12. Turns vuln into strength. But we already turned vuln into strength. And then Fiend Fire. So I guess against just like bosses, I'm just going to not play Fiend Fire, stack it up a bunch, then do one big turn. Yeah, maybe it's Molten Fist then. And then I Molten Fist dominate Fiend Fire, or is that too much setup? That's a lot of setup. Maybe just wait to see what our relics are and maybe just use relic scaling for the damage instead of clunking up my deck. Because we're pretty consistent right now. So adding additional cards adds higher power cap. Because right now our power cap is small. That's our issue we're trying to solve, is the power cap is small. We play Fiend Fire, then we're done. So we could solve the power cap issue at the expense of adding cards to my deck, or I could wait and solve it later when we need to solve it. Maybe I don't need to solve it in Act 2, right? Because we don't need this until the Act 3 boss gauntlet. I'm pretty confident we can do enough damage to kill this guy, right? I just need this to do like 400. Yeah, I'm taking 1 Molten just because it exhausts, but I'm gonna skip for now. And we'll maybe take it later in the Act. We have a lot of floor to cover. I'll be patient. 21 times 4. But then I erase all of my damage from my deck. 84 is pretty good though. He's pretty dead after 84. I think I want to keep my damage cards in my deck though. There's a little bit less damage, but now I have Pummel and Unrelenting still to draw into. We have 17? Oh yeah, it was more damage this way. Wasn't enough more though. I'm drawing into 12. So if I'm gonna kill him, I have to if I bash him and then draw both strikes, he's dead. Or I can use a potion to just kill him and not take this damage. How much damage am I actually taking? I gain 10. I'm taking 16, and then I'm healing back 6. I'm taking 10 if I don't potion. So is this potion worth 10? Probably. It frees up the slot so I don't have to skip potions in the future. Well, these are all a skip. Don't even need to pull up the chart on that one. Oh, this guy. This guy's a monster. Oh. I want to play this first so that I don't get more tender. Need to keep my dexterity up for the procs on everything. And then I'll bash him, and then next turn we Fiend Fire him and he's dead. $21 times 4. Plenty. Alright, then we're still full health. Pretty good. None of these. I'm curious what armaments looks like in general. I know I'm not picking it here, but for science. Sometimes you need the card to upgrade, I guess. Act 2, it's got a 0.7. That's higher than things I've already picked. I guess we just have stuff you need to upgrade. I don't think I do. It's interesting. It's very pickable in Act 2. Oh, this is annoying for me. I didn't draft AoE. We need to get a good dominate probably, because I need to actually be scaling. I can't just Fiend Fire cheese this guy. Do I skip Feel No Pain to try and set up my dominate? I think I should. So I'm going to just put all the Vuln on the front guy. I know it sucks skipping your power, but end of your turn, so I can do that next turn. Extra mana next turn, I think is probably better than the mana now. We'll Ice Cream it over with the Art of War. There's the dominate. Time to dominate this worm. 25. Now how do I want to pursue setting them up to die? I want to kill 2 and then use my big finisher on the last guy, right? So I'm down to just like kill a guy. Flame Barrier is also really tempting. Flame Barrier is like doing 12. It's still good. Am I okay with skipping Unrelenting then? 11, 17. If I draw first, then I can't play 1 mana exhaust gain armor. It's one of the issues with drawing first. And they won't be able to second wind then. Not having Feel No Pain down's a bummer too. It's true, I don't shuffle my best cards if I draw first. What if I just Flame Barrier defend? Feels weird. Okay. 9 times 4. 12s. Okay. I think we start killing them now. It's time. +12 + 15 is 27. And then I Fiend Fire the last guy for lethal. Let's go. That was the hardest one. So we got that out of the way. What ascension is this? This is only Ascension 7. I'm still just learning. This is my first, like, couple weeks playing the game. Do we want another Flame Barrier? That card was crazy, that fight. That fight was, like, only possible because of Flame Barrier. Flame Barrier was so good. That's why Flame Barrier is, like, way up there. 2.4. In Act 2 it's not taken as much, and then in Act 3 it's taken again. I don't know, maybe because it's being good against some specific boss. Our relics didn't help us much unless we have a shop coming up. Which we do, but we have to get through another elite first. Oh, the B guy could be annoying. We have to burst the B guy. Flame Barrier is insane against the B guy also. It's 2 Flame Barriers, okay? Feel No Pain does help a lot against the B guy too. I'll take another Flame Barrier. We're going to verse the B guy at some point this floor, and it'll be good versus him. We get another heal at this campfire for free from our feather. So we could try and greed if we wanted. But it's a little greedy. I have pretty good upgrades. Fiend Fire upgrades, Flame Barrier upgrade, Feel No Pain upgrade, Dominate upgrade, Bash upgrade. I want to upgrade Feel No Pain, I think. And churn so much value. Oh, puzzle. Get to draw 3 cards when we get damage. Now that'll be nice. I think we're fine. I'm less worried about this elite and more worried about this elite, but we don't even have to do that elite. We could just... And we get the shop too, which might heal us or restock potions. So I'll take a smith. Bash for our strength stacking. Or Fiend Fire just to one-shot things easier. Or Flame Barrier to have more consistent higher block numbers. I was less worried about this guy than the B guy. I feel like this guy is kind of a piece of cake. Although this turn sucks. Screw it. $14 times 7. Can I Bone him? We can Bone him. And gain strength if we wanted to. And we gain 1 mana when we hit him, so we could also draw more cards. Is it better to do this? Yeah, probably. We gain 1 strength, right? Oh, then we lose Pen Nib. If I draw cards. So we can't draw cards. But this should just kill him. 24 times, yeah. Econ. I need relics to give me power, dude. All my Black Star relics have been Econ. I have 600 gold. What is this nonsense? I was strong and I was depending on my relics to fix my damage cap issue. And the relics are giving me gold. Which I guess later we could translate that at the shop to fix the issue. But it's less expedited than I had hoped. Oh, the Molten Fist comes back. So now is it the time where we take the Molten Fist? Or am I still... I have a shop, I have money. This could fix my problems. And then I don't have to add shitty Molten Fist to my deck to try and fix my problems. Because this is not the ideal solution to the problems. But it could work, you know? I'm gonna skip it again. Okay. We want the one... So this event, you get to choose one of these 3 dolls. You get the Bing Bong, which makes it so everything gets added to your deck twice, which can be pretty bad. Or you get the doll, where every time you play a card, you gain 1 block, right? Or what's the third guy do? I don't even remember. I don't even remember what the third guy does. Oh yeah, the other one just does 1 damage every turn increasing. But I think Daughter of the Wind is the best one in most generic circumstances. I'm sure you can make an argument for all of them at certain spots, but I think generically, this one's going to be the easiest to pick most often. Right, it's easy pickup. Oh, this is good. It's 20 bonus damage at the end of our Fiend Fire turn. So I guess we could do that. Every 10 cards you draw, gain mana. We draw a lot of cards. Pommel, Burning Pact. We don't draw like a crazy amount of cards. Did not really solve our damage scaling issue. I'm gonna have 5 strength in a dream. Oh, when I buy it, I get 15 gold too when I buy a card. Do you ever just take a second Tremble to try and line up Tremble, Tremble, Dominate for my Fiend Fire? Is that my scaling against the boss? At this point, I would have preferred Molten Fist to that, but I didn't take it. Second Feel No Pain? I feel like my block... I'm not feeling a lot of pain. I'm feeling pretty healthy. But I don't know. Maybe 2 Feel No Pains, I just loop my deck forever, bash him a lot, and can get big Dominate. If I'm gonna loop my deck forever, I need more card draw. This going to 0 is so good. I'll take Automation, I think. I don't have any mana gain cards, so... And then that makes me think maybe I take Pommel and upgrade it. And then I can just churn through my deck with Automation. And hopefully line up Unrelenting Bash pretty frequently to get my Dominate stack to kill the opponent. What else would I be upgrading? Oh, I kind of want to upgrade Automation. I feel like navigating my deck this fight's going to be annoying because he adds all those curses to my deck and... Alright, I'm going to take it. And then I kind of want to take this. Even more draw. I feel like I'm not going to take Eternal Armor. I would just take Feel No Pain instead, no? It's like same thing, but better. What does it say about Eternal? Curious the card stats on that. We have a really nice spot for it, so whatever the spots say is going to be better. I mean, it's not picked very often, so there's not a lot of data. He did 250 rounds, but it's still not going to come up too often, I guess. I want this potion. I have exactly enough gold for Eternal Armor. It's screaming to me, but it costs so much mana. Yeah, with Body Slam build, maybe it's something I do, but it's not what I'm trying to do here. But Exacties does seem like fate. Feels like we're on the special path. Maybe a gambler's brew. Ah, speed potion's probably fine. I'm just worried about if I have enough damage for exactly this boss. Okay. And then I'm probably gonna do the elites, because I feel like we need more power. I don't even, and it's the B guy, and we just kill him super easily, hopefully. B man. How much damage is Bash Unrelenting Fiend Fire? Bash 12 per 9, 27, 36. And then we have 6 cards, 5 cards, 50 something. It's pretty close. But it doesn't die, right? Probably set it up and loop back through. Because I'm just Bash Flame Barriering. It feels so anticlimactic with this many cards in hand. I could also just Bash, Dominate, Defend. I could Unrelenting Bash. I could also just like not attack him at all. I don't think we need much strength to kill him. I could not wound him. I'll just hit more mana next turn. I think I'll go with that line. Man, it's hard to resist hitting him with that many attacks in my hand. Am I hitting him here? I think I do. He should be dead now, right? Or gosh darn near close to it. We're gonna have this with... We play this, we go down to 3 plus 2, 5 cards. 50 plus... So 65 plus 18. 75 plus 8. It's not quite. Maybe we get more damage in the middle. The Burning Pact. -2 plus 1 card. 13 times... We get one more proc of 13 and that's enough. It should be good, right? A little bit of healing relics. Dude, my relics have sucked. I don't want any of this junk. What's battle trance look like though? For curiosity's sake. 1.8. But I don't think it's something we need. We're trying to loop our draw. We have 2 upgraded, or we're going to have 2 upgraded pommels. So I think it might get in the way more than it helps. Because I just want to go infinite. Could exhaust it at some point though. Like it could help just to get the first cycle through the deck, right? And then I exhaust it. I actually think it's probably good. This sword boomerang though. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna... I think I'll be able to stack the strength. And then hit the Fiend Fire. I'm all in on actually stacking it up, so I don't want to do any... I'm just gonna use Fiend Fire still as my win con. But 4 is a lot of times, so it is worth talking about, I'd say. But I might take the trance and then just exhaust it later, because it's positive 2 cards in like a weird way. I took it. Might regret. All of my block. Do we get rid of every block card in my deck? He only has 300 health. Yeah, it's probably not second wind kill my entire block cards. But we could turn the Escape the Sandstorms into block. I don't want to skip my powers. And Tremble's kind of like a power. We're not taking that much damage. Sandpit 3 turns away. I'm gonna Dominate. for 6 strength. Could also Fiend after the Dominate, but then we're not lining it up with the Pen Nib. But maybe we don't have to. It covers all of our block for the turn. $21 times 6. Is that enough? I think so. $142 is pretty reasonable to get done. What's my last 3? My last 6 cards always do 10 damage, so I can do this. Looks cool as shit. Oh, flex on him. It's good for my Wombo turn. Impervious, maybe. Aggression is a 0.1. Tear Asunder. We don't have a Tear Asunder deck. You need a strong direction to take Tear Asunder because it's pretty negative. But if you have enough direction, I've played it before, it's been not bad. And then Impervious, generically pretty okay. We have pretty good block. We have Second Wind, Feel No Pain, Double Flame Barrier. It exhausts though. And it just like buys a free turn. It's just kind of good. It's either skip or take Impervious. I feel comfortable with my block. Because the downside is I have to draw it sometimes. Ah, screw it, I'll take it. I'll take it. The downside is so minimal, and we also get extra 15 gold. The gold pushes me over the edge, man. What is glam? Oh, what? A replay? My deck is done, though. But I guess, so the replay could get something, like replay dominate. Like, there's just, replay is how I high roll to go above and beyond. So I think this is the one I want. That's how I take it to the next level. And I still want to farm elites. Oh, here's a door guy. That fight's annoying. Back to this, maybe? What I was kind of looking at. Then either shop if we need it, or more elites this way. I definitely think we want to be on the right side. I think it sucks. So this goes 13 times... my card's 7. 91. Not good enough. I can't draw cards this turn. I already played an attack, so I can't Art of War. I want to get Tremble down. I could Tremble Flame Barrier, or I could Tremble Unrelenting Bash. I think since we're going to cycle back to Fiend Fire to kill him anyway, I just play Barrier. Because we have to find this again, so it's going to take a minute. I mean, I could speed punt. I feel like they were getting beaten up, man. I don't know if automation even is gonna pay for itself. How much strength do I need? Is 3 enough? I guess to like 16 on the combo turn. And then if I have, then I should be able to do like 140. 3 strength should be plenty. $16 times 6. It's not enough. Screw it. If I didn't do the second one, I could have felt no pain and then did this for a smaller amount and then saved my potion. So big misplay here. I have to use my potion. Misplay. Big misplay. Holy! Now we can get some strength, ladies and gentlemen. Now we can get some strength. 8 Vuln. This is 1 mana gain 8 strength. Oh, and 15 gold. Oh, gaining strength. Starting off with the strength would be nice. That makes everything easier. Replay Stampede is funny. I have so many heal relics that I'm not taking any damage, so I can use my campfires. But the thing is, I only have 2. And Trumping Brew might not be bad either. It's expensive. But this would only give me like 1 or 2 strength. Volley is a finisher. The shop kind of sucks. We have another on the path. We have options for more if we want to not spend everything. I do have attacks I need to upgrade, right? I need to upgrade Fiend Fire, and that's it. So this is a chance to upgrade Fiend Fire sometimes. 2/3 chance to upgrade Fiend Fire. So I think I'll go for that. The opportunity cost is I don't get to get 2 random potions, and I don't get to get this, which is also 2 random potions. So I don't get 2 random potions for 100 then. Oh, I hit Fiend Fire and Bash. I forgot Bash wasn't upgraded. Okay, it was definitely that then. Okay. Bash upgrade's huge too. The amount of Vuln I'm putting on people is going to be disgusting. Yeah, it's pretty high rolling. Oh, Flame Barrier kind of goes hard in this fight. I don't think I'm going to play Automation this fight. It's going to be too quick. Do I tremble? Could just try and kill the back guy first. That's a lot of damage. Oh, this guy gets huge after you kill the bad guy first. Not quite. Don't think I need these. Shrugged Off is interesting. Wait, Shrugged Off is just good, right? 16 block, draw 2. Shrugged Off with replay is kind of crazy. How am I killing the door? I guess I could play all these on... I could do my whole combo on the exhaust turn, because my whole strength stacking combo exhausts. Then on the minus mana turn, I just hit him with attacks. And I just have lots of strength. And yeah, I can see it working. I don't want to make my deck too thick, but... 1 mana, draw 2, gain 16 block is so good, right? I'm gonna end up making my deck too thick, man. I'm too tempted by the glam. The glitz and the glam. What's that? Lethal? Infinite mana? This one's a bait. The replay doesn't work. It's a bait. We could juggle another Fiend Fire, but I think we're good. This fight's a little awkward for me. Gotta actually achieve some strength stacking, maybe. Where's my big tremble? Come on, big tremble, one time. The guy is trembling. I can't play 2 because then he kills himself. Okay. Now we're good to go. 13 strength, baby. Oh, ho, 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 ho. That's a lot of vulnerability. Yeah, we are going to the moon. Do I need 100 strength? Yeah, I do. There's no way that's right, but it's funny. My setup time gets longer because of these decisions. Well, I've been taking 0 damage every fight, so it's probably fine. That's a lot of strength. I don't have the mana. How much damage? 8 cards, 80 plus 142. Nowhere near enough. Oh. My priority is cycling my deck, not damaging him with Flame Barrier. So it's this. Which means it's this. We don't need these pathetic black cards any longer. He's dead. These do nothing. Oh, restock merchant. We could fish for OP potion and still take 2 elites. Is it enchanted? I don't think so. Miniature cannon is good. I just need to upgrade it. And go burr. What is upgraded already? It's like 3 strength for free. But now I'm not fishing for a potion. Maybe it was a mistake to go to the shop. But I have nowhere else to spend money, so the fire potion it is. Or this. Wait, is this good? I do have mana constraints. I think Ritual might just be good for helping me get through the initial setup. I've been struggling a bit with mana. Oh, could've got second dominate, dude. We could've got second dominate, man. The shop order was maybe wrong. Second dominate would've went crazy. well. What if I just play this? Just to have mana next turn. Block now, mana next turn. Eh. It's only 3 block. And getting hits kinda good with our ceremonial puzzle, right? Start with Shrug. Hello? Dominate? Where are you? Nice. Strong boy. $76 plus 64. Close enough. What was that leg spike? Not close enough. Oh wait, yeah, it's again 1 mana. Haha. Don't even need to combo him, I'm so strong. Alright, this sword boomerang hits 8 times. Now it's probably time we take the sword boomerang. 8 is a lot. As a backup, more damage dealer against the door. That'll scale really nicely with our strength. 1 energy Fiend Fire, dude. Why is my deck always so thick, though? Why do I take so many cards, man? Oh my god, I have a lot of good upgrades, dude. Shrug it off goes crazy. Automation costs 0. Battle Trance is another card draw. I'll take Automation to help set up easier. I feel like our block's been pretty good. I've been at full health for 2x now, while doing all elites. This is kind of an awkward one. I think that'll be enough strength. I'll probably use a potion at some point this fight. I don't see it getting much use in the future. We have enough blocks. There's what? Tremble, Bash, Sword, Boomerang? So we give everybody Bone and then let the boomerangs fly? I'd like to... Maybe... Do I hit this guy first just to guarantee that he's dead so that I don't get debuffed? He'll die. It's 8 boomerangs. Honestly, they might all die. We do this first then. I do not want to do math on the breakpoints. They almost all died. Oh. Oh. Got enough finishers already. Yeah, you win this game by killing the final boss victory. For now. We're still in early development. They say they're gonna add more stuff. There's gonna be new characters and a whole nother act and such like that. God damn. That card with replay goes so hard. Holy shit. I think I could have killed him there, but we gained 58 strength instead. Which also kind of kills him. $111 damage pommel strike. Oh yeah, we're good, we're good. Ashen is pretty crazy though. Ashen could do a lot of damage. And then we don't even need to gain strength. We could just kill them with Ashen Strike after exhausting a bunch of crap. Do I take it? Ah, it's fine. You could probably take it if you wanted. I need to be looking for my powers this turn. I lose my Art of War proc though. No powers for me. And no Art of War proc. Should be enough, yeah. So I can gain 32 strength. What's 69 times 6? I'm not doing that. He's dead. Wow, that was easy. I thought this boss was supposed to be hard. Well, just turn 2 lethal him without taking any damage. Huh? So, I was worried about maybe needing more damage than Fiend Fire. Like the whole fight, I was like, or the whole run. But turns out if you get Fiend Fire, you just win.